All right, shalom, shalom. Peace, Israel. It's Brother Yaquab from the Camp Prophets in Babylon camp down here in Tampa, Florida. I'd like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Chahakodash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who do indeed teach them with well. And peace and salutations to the hopeful that scattered abroad. In today's lesson, head in the spirit, I want to touch up on, Jacob is better than Esau, man. And I was thinking about that last night as well. But, the Lord's people are just better than these heathens and these Edomites all around, And I want to jump in. I'm going to start the book of Genesis chapter 25 verse 21. It says, "And Isaac entreated the Lord Yahweh Shai for his wife because she was barren. And the Lord Yahweh Shai was entreated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived." So the mother of Jacob and Esau, her name was Rebekah. All right. And Rebekah got pregnant. And she had two nations of people in her womb, man. Jacob and Esau. Which, if you know the story, you go back. When Esau was born, Esau was the first, or the first Edomite. And it was like a, what's the word I'm looking for? It was like a phenomenon, you could say. All right, because that was the first Edomite, It says, "And the children struggled together within her." All right, they were wrestling inside her. It says, "And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord Yahweh Shai," because you had Jacob and Esau. We was in there giving them Edomites hell. Jacob and Esau was in there wrestling. That's ultimately why Esau came out first, man. It was in there putting the paws on him, man. Jacob was in there beating the brakes off of Esau, but they were in there wrestling. All right, she went to inquire of the Lord to figure out, why, if I'm pregnant and I have, two babies, why are they wrestling like that? This is not normal. It says, "And the Lord, Yahweh Shai, said unto her, two nations are in thy womb." All right, so two different nations of people were in her womb. All right, verbatim, as how people say now, you had a black baby and you had a white baby, as people will say. All right, those are the two nations in her womb, Jacob and Esau. It says, "And two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels." So two different types, two different nations of people are going to be separated from her bowels. "And the one shall be stronger than the other, and the one shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger." Right. So the one that shall be stronger than the other is talking about Jacob, man. Us Israelites, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, man. All right, we're the one that are stronger than the other. All right, these Edomites don't got nothing on Jake, man. All right, you see now, why do you think a lot of these Edomites hiring Jake, for signing Jake the contracts for NBA, NFL, tennis, all different types of sports, golf, everything, man. They want to watch Jake, they want to learn from Jake, they want to be Jake, really. They want to be us because we're the best at everything, cooking, anything, any sport or event that you're able to join and take part in, you can bet you find Jake in there, man, and Jake is in there doing it the best. It says, "And the elder shall serve the younger," right? But back then when kings or had babies, the first one that would come out would be the prince and inherit everything. But the scripture said the elder shall serve the younger. So Esau came out first. All right. Well, let me just go into it. It says, "And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb." So she had twins. She had two boys. Okay. "And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau." Right. They call his name Esau. Okay, we just read back. It says the elder shall serve the younger. So who came out first? Who's the elder? Esau. Esau's the older brother. But he's going to serve the younger. He's going to serve Jacob, man. Okay? It says, "And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel." And what does that represent? As Esau comes out and he's out of power, that's Jacob. Jacob is right there. We got next, man. All right? Israel has next through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai. It says, "And took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 60 years old when she bare them." All right. So this is, like I was just saying, since the elder shall serve the younger. Now, right now, we're serving Esau because this is his kingdom and his rulership. But when the Lord establishes our kingdom and our righteousness, man, our kingdom is going to last forever and ever. The Spirit of Yahweh Shemi Shai, these heathens and these Edomites, they're going to be serving us. Only difference is Esau is the only nation of people that's going to be in servitude unto us, unto the Israelites, for 1,000 years, and they're going to be eradicated, man. It's the only nation that's going to be eradicated. Okay, and it goes on to say, I'm going to grab this in the book of Isaiah, chapter 14. I'm going to start at verse 1. It says, for the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel. So the Lord going to have mercy on Jacob, his people, the Israelites, and they said, yet choose Israel. It said, set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord Yahweh Shemi Shai for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. Right, all you other nations that had a hand in ruling over us and putting us in slavery, man, y'all are going to go into captivity, but really mainly you Edomites, man. All right, said we're going to take them captives whose captives they were, and we are captive to Esau even right now to this day. We're in this devil's land here in Babylon in America. We're under his rulership, man. All right, his face is on the money. It shows you who is in power. But Scripture said we're going to take them captives whose captives they were. All right, this is Bible prophecy. You can't stop this. You got a lot of Christians that say, "Oh, no, that's not right. It shouldn't be that way." But Scripture say, "Eye for an eye." All right, so that's righteous, man. That's indignation. That's righteous anger, man. That's anger that is righteous for us to have when we put these devils in captivity, man. All right. It's only right. They did it unto us, and we're going to do it unto them. But this time there is no back and forth where we get power and we fall out and they go back to ruling, man. No. Once Jacob is in power, man, that's it. It says, and it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord Yahweh Shemi Shai shall give thee rest from thy sorrow. Hey, we're going to get rest, brothers, soon too as well. All right? Brothers are going to get rest from that sorrow. The Lord is going to build us up and establish his kingdom forever and ever on earth. All right, and that's when we're going to have new bodies, be able to explore the galaxies, do a whole bunch of things that Esau wish he can do right now, man. All right, I just seen a post the other day where it said, I believe by 2050, they had nanotechnology that can try to make humans immortal. That just lets you know right there, these devils know something is coming, man. All right, what you trying to make humans immortal for? Okay, only Yahweh Shemi Shai can do that. This devil tries to play as if he is the Most High, man. He's going to come to find out real soon that he's not. It says, shall I give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve. All right, and the Lord is going to free us from our captivity. All right, the Lord is going to come back and deliver Israel, man. Scripture, as birds flyeth. So, hey, it's beautiful. Again, back on topic, on point. I want to grab this in Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 19. Scripture says, the portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts, Yahweh Shemi Shai is his name. The Lord of armies is his name. All right, so the point is, the portion of Jacob is not like them, for he's the former of all things, man. Everything you see on this earth, and I'm driving right now, I'm thinking of the street lights, all these different things, man. Jake created these things, man. Especially when we were in slavery and captivity, Jake created a lot of things to help their dwellings, man, while these devils are ruling over us. All right. So Jake is the form of all things. As you have Esau that come out, Jacob makes something, and Esau come out with a patent it and make it seem as if it is his invention and his creation, so he can make money off of it and a profit off of it, man. That's what these devils do. These devils have barely made anything themselves. The only thing that these devils are really gonna have is these yabs and that MOTB. It's gonna have a made in America sign on it, like how everything says made in China. All right, you're gonna have a made in America sign on it, man. And nothing made in America is good for you, man. It's all garbage. Okay. It says, thou art my battle axe and weapons of war, for with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. And the Lord is going to change our bodies, man. All right, he's not changing no Edomite bodies. All All right, he's not changing no heathens' bodies, man. Okay, with thee, you know, brother, why not you? The Lord's gonna use you to break down these nations and those that would not have the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua rule over them, man. You're gonna be the weapon, brothers. Your brothers not gonna need a tank, you know what I'm saying? A battle axe, you know, an actual battle axe. No, you're gonna be the battle axe. You're gonna be the weapon. All right, that new threshing instrument, man. It says, and with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider. With thee will I also break in pieces man and woman, and with thee will I break in pieces old and young, and with thee will I break in pieces young man and the maid. Hey, so the Lord is going to use us, all right, to get this world in subjection. And the Lord said, the Lord ain't sparing nobody, man, old or young, you know, old or young. When if the Lord tell us to go get them, we're going to go get them through the Spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, and that's righteous, man. All right, the Lord is going to change us. That's primarily that's why the elect is going so hard right now. Yahweh is always be up that number because brothers want that new body. Brothers want to be able to let the Lord flow through us, for His will, man. You know, because when that power comes, it's not going to be, oh, look what I can do. Look what Yahweh Shem Yahshua has given me the power to do through the Spirit, man. And you're going to glorify the Lord's name and everything that you do. So the world is going to know that Yahweh Shem Yahshua did it, man. You know, so with that, I'd like to give our glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaHaKadosh. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who do indeed teach the word well, and peace and salutations to the hopeful that scattered abroad. Till next time I do say shalom, and a Bible ball soon.